I have a qualm with an idea.
I think I started something. I got what I wanted. Didn't I? Can't feel nothing. Superhuman, even when I'm fucking Viagra, popping every single record. Auto tuning, zero emotion, muted emotion, pitch corrected, computed emotion.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to Heart and Soul Promotions as we present Hsp Grudge April 10th, 2025. And man, are we starting off with a big match right here. Tag team match qualifier. Whew, it's going to be a great one. We're starting right off with the team you know well. They choose to call themselves Rich Man's Plan. And that means it's Hollywood Haywood and A-List Alverson. Gentlemen, welcome to the show. Taking on the Devil's Rejects, we bring to the screen Candace Wolf, and I'm going off of the contract name here because they don't want to put their name up there. Demon Havoc. Ladies, welcome to the show.
Thanks.
All right. So, just to remind everybody really quick, coin flip here. I'm not like Quack. I don't have a little randomizer. I got a coin. 5 minutes, then 5 minutes to the other team, then 90-second rebuttal and 90-second rebuttal. Are there any questions?
No. Let's go.
Hollywood Haywood, since you're the former champ, I'm going to give you the honor of calling the coin. Heads or tails?
Tails.
Excuse me. Heads is the colored side. Tails is the uncolored side.
Tails.
What do you have, sir?
Tails.
And we have heads. So that means Devil's Rejects, do you want to go first or second?
Second.
Second. All right. And who will start for the rich man's plan?
I'll start.
All right, sir. 5 minutes to go. Are you ready?
Let's do it.
In 3, 2, 1, go.
Good golly, Heart and Soul Promotions. Welcome to Grudge. And for the first time on the Heart and Soul Promotion screen, you see Rich Man's Plan, Hollywood Haywood, A-List Alverson. Do not adjust your televisions because you are seeing it here live and in color. And I got one question for you, Rich. Why in the hell did you book us up against these Devil's Rejects looking like something that Rob Zombie wouldn't even touch? Isn't that right, A-List?
Not only would Rob Zombie not touch it, I wouldn't care to learn about it. I don't know anything about this team, and I care even less. You got Candace resembling 15 animals, but a wolf ain't one of them. Is that right, Haywood?
Oh, that is so good, golly, correct. I mean, when I walk in here, I'm expecting to see something majestic, like a big old wolf, something that's going to lead the pack, something that maybe, just maybe, could, for once, put a dent in this unstoppable force known as Rich Man's Plan. But instead, I walk in and I see the Devil's Rejects looking like a bunch of wildebeests. I'm not right, Richard?
Wildebeest, definitely looking like something that you don't want to encounter after midnight on a full moon, let me say so much. And then we got Looney Tunes Havoc in here, sight unseen. I'm flabbergasted. I don't know what to do, but I didn't sign up for this in the first place, now did I? See, A-List Alverson has looked long and hard for somebody who actually identifies and can feel my pain. And for a number of years, everybody thought that Hollywood Haywood was my nemesis. But being the tippy top of the food chain for as long as he has learned that there are more people who want to take from you than want to offer to you. Tell them your story, Mr. Haywood.
Let me tell you a little story about a man who just wanted to come out here and make every single person in Heart and Soul Promotions happy. A man that when he came out here, he gave it his all. That was me. Everything I did for the people. Everything I did for their admiration. But tonight, for the first time in my good golly career, I do something for my damn self. And I team with A-List Alverson, and we make that money, baby. All that money. And when we hold that gold, it's going to make it all worth it. And there is no damn way that you two, are going to be the ones that stop this object. Go ahead.
Ladies, the privileges that you are afforded are a direct result of the reach, engagement, and golly darn good looks presented by the men on the green on the left side of your screen. And if anybody has anything noteworthy to contribute, it ain't gonna be these rejects on the right here with all their different hair colors and styles, and my goodness, I don't want to take a while. But Rich Man is my guy. He had a plan. He called me cold. He said, my man, I've got something that you need to understand. and money makes the monkey dance. And baby, are we doing the monkey dance tonight, Haywood?
We are doing the good golly dance. And not only are we doing the dance, but we're sitting here with a couple of hot topic rejects that normally we would take to the big dance. But we ain't taking these two to the big dance, are we? Because they're not Hollywood enough. They're not A-list enough. They're not championship material, and I don't mean to state the obvious, folks, but are these two who you really want representing your company, Tag?
Listen, they want to be part of the big time here. We are at parties with champagne fountains, foie gras, lobsters, and they are sitting there making everything a bachelorette party, making a cake shaped like a, well, you know, right? Ribbons wrapped around their neck of flesh-colored desires, and all they want to do is come out and say that they are dark. Evil. Look, anybody who's seen a woman in real life can tell that these guys are exactly the same as all of them. You've seen one, you've seen the many, and the worst thing you can do is have someone that the devil himself would not want to have in the circle. Am I right, Haywood? You got one more chance to tell.
You are so right. I mean, here we are. How can HSP want them when the devil doesn't even want them? I mean, it doesn't even pass the common sense test. But here we are. I guess they'll just let anybody get an opportunity here now in Heart and Soul, won't they?
Time. All right. So who will start for the Devil's Rejects?
I'll do it.
I was going to say, Chef, take it!
Are you ready?
Oh, I'm ready, baby. I'm ready. Let's go.
In 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh, how it feels so good to be back in competition. And sis, how this feels so perfect. And now I got you here with me. We are going to burn this shit down the way it needs to be burned down. And you see, we got A-list Alverson. Sis, let me walk you through something so perfect. Little A-list Alverson is so easy to break. Isn't that right, A-list? The last time I faced you, I broke you like the little bitch that you are. And Haywood, oh, welcome to my playground where me and my sister run this shit just the way it's supposed to be. You see, you two will never, ever claim any time of tag team champions because now that I'm in this and my sister is in this, you two will never, ever see that gold again. Tag, sis, you're in it.
She dropped. Keep going.
All right. So, you know how it is. A-list, you think you're this baddest guy there is in here. The last time I checked, you didn't seem so bad when I faced you. And Haywood, this is the first time I faced you too. And I don't even give a shit because at the end of the day, I don't need to face someone at your stature. You are Hollywood Haywood after all, but the difference between you and A-list will never see gold if he ever had a chance to get his little tiny penis on top of that gold. And I never know what else to even do. But that's okay. You can sit here and underestimate the Devil's Rejects. Because irregardless on the situation, lo and behold, my sister and me will do everything in our power to take you two out of the equation, earn those tag team titles one way or another. You see, that's not why we call ourselves the Devil's Rejects. We call ourselves the Devil's Rejects because you're right. Satan himself doesn't want us because we can take over hell just the way we're supposed to, perfectly at a time. You see, I don't need to do anything that Satan doesn't want because, sis, your turn.
Boys, you understand something. You see, you're drinking and whatnot, but that's not going to stop you from what's going to happen between you two. You see, you understand you don't know me as much as my dear sister up there really is. You see, you can do all you want. You can laugh and laugh. You can talk and talk. You can talk your shit. But after all your drinking, after all the blood that's going to come off of you, you are going to be one hell of a mess tonight. Is that right, my dear sister?
Oh, absolutely, sis, because you see, the blood on my hands is the blood of the victims that I've already taken out of the equation here in HSP. I don't need to face these two losers, because at the end of the day, the blood will just keep spraying, and their blood will keep adding to the pile. Sis, your turn.
You know, I am so excited for this. And tonight, boys, those tag team titles are coming to us once and for all. You like it or not, boys, that's too bad. Because your Hall of Fame careers are going to be end the day that we are going to take. And your bloodness will be on your grave.
We want to say thank you to our IT people who were able to get the Demon Havoc back on screen really quickly. We apologize for that. All right, unmuting.
You want me to go and go first,
Muting.
Rick? Hey, listen. I was talking to Rich Man on my iWatch there. He wants me to go first. Just letting you know.
All right. Sorry, I'm setting the timer here for the 90 seconds. Are you ready, gentlemen?
I'm ready.
In 3, 2, 1, go.
Well, you know, A-List, why don't you go get us a Band-Aid? Because apparently we're going to need it for all these cuts, all these scratches, all these bruises that we have gotten after sitting through 4 minutes of Candace Wolf talking, desperately hoping, desperately praying that her damn devil reject partner, the Havoc, will come back. Because Havoc even rejected you, Wolf. Your own partner rejected you. She didn't want a team with you. She didn't want you. A-List, take it over because I can't keep going like this.
That all makes perfect sense. She reaches out the hand for the help, and whoop, it ain't there. But the blood on the hands of Candace Wolf is obviously from her doing her sister's hair. You want to talk about scars, and look at how beautiful my whitest of whites remains. Not a speck on it, because I came in and I left the same way. Immaculate. Haywood, it would be my pleasure to allow you to take this debacle home.
I'm totally going to take it home because here I am wondering if the Band-Aids aren't enough, if we should get a couple of washcloths to wash all of that corn syrup off of Candace's Wolf's mouth. And then we can take it and get the rag and use it on the Havoc's hair. Because something's going on with the blood, with the hair. I don't know if I'm at a promo match or if I'm at a good golly hot topic, but I'm telling you right now, I'd rather shop there than take them.
Time. All righty, unmuting the challenger, or excuse me, not challengers, Devil's Rejects here. Setting the timer here. Give me 1 second. It doesn't matter who's going to start. Are you ready?
Sis, you
3,
turn.
Oh, I'm ready.
2,
Bring it on, sis.
1, and go.
Oh, you don't need those Band-Aids. You don't need that wet towel that you are going to use on you boys. You know, I am very excited because of this. Oh, your foot's gonna be where all the mat's gonna be. Hey, sis, you know what time it is?
Bring it. Bring it.
It's mayhem time, baby! Take it away, sis.
Oh, you're absolutely right, sis. We don't need the towels. We don't need the Band-Aids. You can bring all the Band-Aids and towels that you guys need. There's not going to be enough for the bloodbath that you two are going to be laying on when me and my sister take over. Sis, your turn.
You know, I'm very excited because of this. With those towels, you're not going to need because I'm going to burn them to shreds. Like it or not, deal with them, boys.
Oh, she's absolutely right. That's why I keep telling you boys, you're never going to see that gold. So whatever championships you guys have ever held, you better worship them. You're going to look at them. Look at the history, because the Devil's Rejects will take over history. The Devil's Reject will run HSP.
And time. Bring everybody back on the screen. Great job. Great opening match. That was an incredible match. Judges, I feel sorry for you. We're going to throw it back up. We got a couple of words from our sponsors, and then we're going to bring you the next match.
The world is uncivilized, and these are our words.
I'm going to put this up here for both of you. I agree from Mr. Wallace. Forever Young Gun. And RIP to Ivan Rage. Gentlemen, you were gone way too soon. So as it was announced on the Pulse, the next two members inducted into the Ring of Honor in Heart and Soul Promotions, the Young Gun Steve Faison and Dave Baker, also known as Ivan Rage. These two men were taken from us way too young. We're going to honor them at the Champions Showcase. And I just wanted to let you know, if you didn't see it on the Pulse, you could see it here. So again, everybody, let's thank the Young Gun and let's thank Ivan Rage for all the time they gave Heart and Soul Promotions. All righty. So now that I'm back up here, it's time for Dr. Quack to take on the next match here. And it's another live match. This one, a one-on-one grudge. The Heathen taking on El Guapo. This is going to be a tough match. El Guapo's coming up later on. He's got another match that he's going to be in, so let's hope he doesn't wear himself out too much. The Heathen is a tough opponent. So, Dr. Quack, I'm throwing it down to you. Take it away.
All right, Heath, here we go. 3, 2, 1.
I can't do it by myself. I can't do it by myself. I can.
Thank you, important one. Now we've got a huge match right now, a live grudge match. There is no rules here. We have on my right, we have the Heathen. On my left, we have El Guapo. And we've got the big match up here. We're going to spin the wheel to find out who gets to go first or second. Guapo, you get the choice.
I'm gonna let Heathen go ahead and go first because I'm just that kind of guy.
Okay, Heathen gets to go first. For the viewing audience at home, it's 3 minutes and 30 seconds on each side and then 90-second rebuttal. All right, Heathen, are you ready?
Yes, sir.
All right. In 3, 2, 1.
Here we are, HSP, the grudge match that not so many people actually waited on because it's a waste of my time. But, Guapo, you have ran your mouth more than just about anybody else with the least amount of shit to prove what you've done. I mean, you have nothing to back you up. And you go on to say that I lose everywhere else I go. Bitch, I was part of one of the most dominant tag teams everywhere. Went everywhere. And then you want to say, well, not in solos. Bitch, I started HSP by myself and was dominant. When I left and when I came back, dominant again. Straight to the Soulfire Championship. You ain't seen a title yet. But yet you're going to continue to come at me. Oh, he needs a breath. He needs a breath. Let me hit my fucking inhaler and say, go fuck yourself. Bitch, I know how to take my time. Whether I want to get loud and run myself out of breath or not. I could be on an oxygen tank and on my worst day and still embarrass the fuck out of punks like you. You just a knockoff bomber for anybody else. Honestly, you ain't said nothing that nobody else ain't said already. And I bet half of your promo tonight is probably somebody else's fucking material because you ain't nothing but a fucking follower. And we've all seen it. Because honestly, if you don't bring up Foundation at least once, I'll be fucking shocked. Because you ride their nuts more than anybody else. So honestly, Bomber, yeah, I called you Bomber because you look just like the fucking fool. Because honestly, you got the green screen, you got the little hat. I mean, it's fucking ridiculous. And honestly, I ain't got much left. I'll be dead ass with you because honestly, there ain't a whole lot to talk about what you've done here because you've not been around long enough. You ain't had the experience. But I'm hoping by the end of this night, whether win, loss, or draw, you come away with live match experience. That's where a veteran like me flips the switch and gives you that little bit of instruction. I hope you do well in your future live matches. Because honestly, when you get away from the boring ass hypes and actually put forth effort, you are inspiring. Because I look forward to this match. Because you, out of the new breed that's coming through here, you can actually run your mouth a little bit and take it without walking the fuck away. So, I will give you respect. There's your flip of the fucking script. Now I can go back to say, go fuck yourself. Because you do not step into a live match with the Heathen and you don't know what to expect. These live matches are off the dome and that's what I was known for. That's what the live tag team match is made for. Guys like me, the white trash fabulous that come out here in a shitty recording studio and make it worth your fucking time to turn the screen on and watch me because I make it believable. I make everybody believe that somebody like me stands a chance against the new blood that's coming in saying I'm out of time. So, you have learned tonight that the Heathen is the best as he'll ever be. And to bring up guys like you in this division, that's what I'm here for.
Guapo, are you ready?
Ready
in 3, 2, 1.
You know, Heathen, I actually look forward to this match. I actually was waiting for this match. And, you know, I actually had some stuff written down that I was going to say. But you know what? I don't need to come from here because it's not hard to play somebody like you. You know, I'm going to come from here with facts. You sit here and talk about how I'm trash. You sit here and talk about how I have not what it takes to go against somebody like you. I understand that you gotta come out and say, oh, you're just like Bomber. Oh, you're just like Bomber. I knew that was coming. But you see, the fact of the matter is yes, you do have some skill. You do have some talent. But the talent lies when you're with another person. You see, a lot of people don't remember you for being a single person. A lot of people remember you for heathen and or heathen or. It's never you by yourself. You see, yeah, you have tag teams all over the world. Yeah, you've been around. But that's just about it. Who's going to remember a tag team single match from Heathen? Who's going to care about a tag team single match from Heathen? Because you see, I can't believe that you honestly believe that that promo that you did on Lions Raw 4 was actually championship material. You actually sit down in that locker room and are proud of what you bring. White trash promoing? You got that damn right, because without that cigarette, it won't be trash. You wouldn't. Let me let you know in a little secret here. You sit here and talk about how yes, I'm the new breed, how I rely on my edits and my skills when it comes down to the green screen. But I could just throw it down just like you. I could run this mouth. But see, my mouth is all truth. I only do receipts. I never talk shit unless I know what's going on. See, the thing about it is yes, like I said, you're very successful as a tag team specialist. But when is the time that you cannot rely on somebody? You see, you come out here saying that you got single competition. You got single championships. Yeah, you know how? You was on the Collective when you won the title. Yes, you was with Rig when you won the title. Oh, you was with Purge when you won the title. I was going to give you your flowers. See, I see you going into PDA. Finally, we're going to see Heathen go by himself solo. We can see what he has to do. But guess who comes behind him? Little old Rig. The Highway Hellraisers are going to come out again because guess what? Heathen can't do it alone. So I'm waiting. I'm waiting to the fact that when WGP, after your second match, I'm just waiting for Rig to pop his little head out and say, can I help you? Because that's the only thing that we all know about little old Heathen. Heathen can't do it alone. Hey, proof in the pudding. Congratulations about you going into the Hall of Fame. But guess what? Are you going alone? Hell no, you're not. And instead of worrying about your mama and them, you should be worrying about how the rest of your career is going to be. Because I tell you what, when it comes down to it, you are going on a downslide and I'm going up. And I've been here for just a cup of coffee. So you can't judge me on how my HSP professional career is going to be, because I tell you what, I'm going to surpass you and beyond. Take that to the bank. I don't even need to say anymore. I think I said enough.
Time. All right, Heath, here we go. 3, 2, 1.
I can't do it by myself. I can't do it by myself. I continuously hear that, but nobody goes back to my history. Incendiary champion in VOH. Inferno champion in VOH. Singles titles beyond singles titles, but nobody wants to acknowledge it because they're like, you were with somebody. So what? That's still a singles division. I'm only better because I have a hype man behind me. That's a problem? Honestly, what's the issue with that? Because me and Rig established the tag division in HSP, and then we went further into the VOH and reestablished their tag division. We made the tag division what it is now. Because honestly, there is no match hotter than a live tag team match from the Highway Hellraisers. So yes, why would I not get with somebody and recreate what blew up to what it is now? That's why you can go just about anywhere in promo world, ask how they mama and them is, and you are going to get the best responsive answer, because the Heathen is great on his own, holding 5 titles at one time, 3-0 at the Champion Showcase. And honestly, you want to nag on the tag division. It's more than one person in a tag team match, which means each person has to carry themselves individually. So, in that retrospect, how's your mama in there?
El Wapo, here we go in 3, 2, 1.
You know, Heathen, with all due respect, and I say that with all due respect, yes, you do have accolades. Yes, you do have a bunch of stuff that you've done, but you just proved my point. What I was saying, I'm not talking about your accolades, but I'm talking about that you can't do it by yourself. You just spend the last 30 seconds proving to me that you need somebody just so you can be who you are. Oh, yeah, you held 5 titles. Yeah, you did this and that, but you had somebody with you. See, you ride somebody's coattails. Nobody remembers Heathen when he's with a tag team. Nobody does. But they remember when you're with the Hellraisers because you're with Rig or you're with Purge in the United Nations, whatever you are, whatever you're doing. But you see, here's the thing and here's the factor. You may call me Bomber. You may say I act like Bomber, I look like Bomber, we do this. But guess what? I haven't been with Bomber in years, and I've been on single and a tear my whole career. As soon as me and him went our separate ways, I went and won titles. The reason why you can't say shit about here is because I haven't been here longer than a cup of coffee. And I guarantee you give me time, and I guarantee I will be one of the best champions that you ever seen here at HSP. And I could put my whole damn career and my whole fucking word on that. But you know, Heathen, like I said, I do respect the fact that you came out here and gave little old me time, that you actually had the time to even just think about this match. But let me tell you.
Time! Thank you, Heathen. Thank you, Wapo. There's our match. And back to you, Important One.
Man, that was a great match. I enjoyed that one a lot. The comments were blowing up too, watching these two guys throwing it back and forth, especially Mr. Wallace. He was watching, paying close attention. Woo! Man. So I'm waiting on here just for a second because coming up, our next match is the other tag team match. Dr. Quack is getting ready down there, and it's going to be a big one. The Garden of Secrets, which is Jack Saban and AEP taking on Lies and Propaganda. The newcomer, Bane and TDC. Man, it's going to be one hell of a live tag match. And yes, Dr. Quack is in position. Gentlemen, take it away.
Definitely, we got a big tag team match here. Folks, as you can see, we've got Lies and Propaganda taking on the Garden of Secrets. This is for the shot to go to Champion Showcase to meet in the triple threat match. I'm going to spin the wheel here, and we're going to figure out who gets to start. Garden of Secrets, do you want to go first or second?
How do you feel, AEP?
Shoot. I'll go first. We go first.
You guys are going first? Okay.
Yeah.
Hold on 1 second. I'm setting up the clock real quick. There we go. All righty. Who's starting?
Shall I do the honors?
Yeah, you go ahead.
Okay. All right. In 3, 2, 1.
Lies and propaganda. That's what we hear around the world, right? Lies and propaganda created by people just like you. You stand and look at me and AEP like we're the underdogs, like we're nobody, just a mixed match tag team. No, in fact, we've been at each other's throats for a couple years. But great adversaries become great units, and great designs come with great intuition. Say how you feel, AEP, tag.
You know what, pretty boy? You hurt my feelings. You said about the Secret Garden. The Secret Garden is the best in all promo world. I tried to make you come yesterday, and guess what? You disrespect my correction in Secret Garden. Me and Jack, we are the most dominating tag team in the history of this game. I know this man since day one. We are the Garden of the Secrets. And we're gonna be the new tag team champions, not y'all. Y'all just got here. Do you think you come on in Heart and Soul Promotions trying to destroy our company? I guess not. Tag.
Thank you, AP. Thank you for those words of grandeur. Now, Tommy Savage, you are the judge, jury, and executioner. Are you not? Correct me if I'm wrong. There's no jury of our peers here. It's just us two versus you. And quite frankly, all I see is two corrupt politicians. There's no petty politics in that shit. Am I wrong? And then the prosecutor down there want to disrespect and terminate AEP when he's not. He's the most dangerous words in all of EFED. And I'm the most dangerous motherfucker that has ever graced HSP. I don't care what anyone else want to say or dictate. I, along with AEP, will become HSP Tag Team Champions by any means necessary. Because in the Garden of Secrets, we tell no lies. Only the damn truth. Tag!
You know what, Jack? They do not know about us. Y'all too think y'all gonna be the tag team champions. I do not think so. I ain't a former tag team champion myself. I will gonna bring in the tag team division in hard. Me and Jack, we are the real deal. We gotta tell you what, guys, the Garden of Secrets. We control the tag team division, and you cannot stop us, guys, because me and Jack, we are going to destroy you tonight. Tag!
Thank you, AP, for those words. Because think about it, the judge and the prosecutor are nothing more than sheep flocking to the pasture without a shepherd. They think they can gain and prosecute all those who commit wrongdoings. Like I never heard that one before. Another person trying to dictate and pontificate our glory and on their own success. They try to take our momentum, crush it down like minced garlic, and try to spread it across like a damn 5-course meal. But when you don't think about it, we have the cards. We dictate it. And just like a trap card in Yu-Gi-Oh!, I'm going to reveal it and use magic cylinder on your asses and dictate everything in your head. Because in the Garden of Secrets, we will always have the truth. We will always have the realization of life. And that's not a spoiler. That's a guarantee. Fucking tag.
You know what, guys? Y'all cannot handle the Secret Gardens. I know about the secrets about two of y'all, you clowns. But I'm gonna tell you what, guys, the Secret Garden is coming after you. And Pretty Boy Daniel, you should not talk shit out my courage, because we're gonna destroy you, and you cannot destroy the Secret Garden. Tag.
Because in the Secret Garden, we lay the foundational line. We are the standard bearers. We are the ones that are heart and soul of HSP, and there's not a fucking damn thing you can do about it. Because here in HSP, we are the ones that run the fucking show. Case point. And it's time to close this fucking case. Almost like a certain delegation. Time.
You know what, Jack? Up there, you saw a Pretty Boy got glasses on, don't you, man? You can't.
All right, who's starting on the other side here? Lies and prosecution.
Good. You starting?
I'll start.
All right. In 3, 2, 1.
You know, it's funny. You keep talking about this secret garden. It's no secret how big a trash you two are. You want to talk about we just got here. Son, I have put more ripples in HSP than you two have as long as you've been here. As a matter of fact, I just came off a match where I whipped A-List Alverson. You're nowhere near the level of me or A-List Alverson or Mr. Vane down below. You know, you can sit here and you run your mouth. You got one guy that talks out of his ass. Tell me, AEP, how does it feel that you dropped 11-minute hype and even the boys in the locker room didn't give a fuck what you had to say? That's kind of embarrassing from a so-called veteran of HSP. We have showed up and we have rattled that foundation, Jack, that you want to talk about. We have tipped the scales in this justice system of all of HSP. You keep talking about you're going to be the future tag team champs. That's just another delusion that you two have. When you're looking at the future tag team champs right in front of you, me and Vane, we've already sent the executioner. We've already did the trial. And that's right, son. I am the judge, the executioner, but the prosecutor gets the last word. Tag.
Boys, you thought you came in with a plan. You thought Jack was going to come in smooth with his scientific dialect and his hand motions, like you thought this was going to be the plan. No, boys. You came with the wrong plan. AEP, yeah, I told you that garden is full of trash. Just like every word both of you have said, nothing comprehends anything. It is falling on deaf ears. And let me tell you about deaf ears. Because the minute Jack Saban opened his mouth, we all stopped listening. Everyone watching at home, everyone watching on YouTube, everyone watching on Spin Space, they don't want to hear anything you got to say. Nothing comprehends from you or AEP, because God forbid, if I have to listen to another AEP promo, I'm going to throw the fuck up. Tag.
There is nothing more funnier than watching two losers that go and get in a tag team together because it's your last chance at being fucking relative. There's no way in hell, even if you had 3 hours to get prepared for this match and we had just found out about it, we would still come and run through your paper mache, thin ass debris of what you call a fucking promo. You got AEP who never gets off his ass when he's not smoking splice blunts and sitting there with his loser ass Green Bay bogging on. I guess losers were loser teams. Then you got Jack Saban up here who's dark and mysterious as he stands in front of his fucking bathroom door. Are you fucking kidding me? This is the competition. No wonder Heathen and Blade are laughing all the way to the fucking bank because it's guys like you that are in the way. You got together on the last string of trying to pull your career together. Me and Vane got together to take over this fucking tag team division. And trust me, son, the tag team champs are shaking in their boots because there's fucking competition here now. There's relevancy to the tag team division. You two jokers who can't even pull your single careers together are going to be the ones that save the tag division? Get the fuck out of here. Tag.
The judge has spoken. The stack of cards, which is the tag team division, and we pulled the fucking jokers? We're supposed to pull those out of the deck. Yet you can't pull yourself out of your own ass to realize that you have gone against the wrong fucking state of court here, ladies and gentlemen. Because when the judge seeks that judgment and I drop the fucking sentence, it is all over for you two, folks. Now, you got the half-ass weekend over here trying to figure out life, speaking rhetorically, because this right here is supposed to sell me that you're a good promo artist? No, not today, not ever. Straighten yourself up. Maybe you wouldn't end up in situations like this one. AEP, you should know better by now. You faced all the greats, right? Son, you haven't even touched greatness. You're looking at him. And son, I'm telling you right now, you need to straighten your game up too, because I'm telling you, you're going to fall flat on your face every time you run into the court. Judge, give him the sentence.
Listen here, Mr. Nick and T-Doo. Won't you go ahead and put your little gloves on and you can walk your ass out of here?
All right, 90 seconds. Secret Garden in 3, 2, 1.
Dark and mysterious. Yes, that's why I go for it, and that's why I do. I talk with the body language to convey a story, and that's a true nature. But I'm not going to waste this amount of time trying to delegate and explain myself. The one that really should be explaining is AEP. Tag.
You know what? If you talk about you want to throw up, oh my God. Y'all put a pee on the cup? That's the reason why R. Kelly piss on y'all. Because you do not know about the P. You do know I'm a shit on the ass. But I'm going to tell you what, guys. I will go and piss all on your fucking face tonight. Because I am the most dangerous man in the universe. And you cannot fucking stop me. Tag.
Let the match. And as ashes to ashes and dust to dust. So says the fallen ones. So says the Garden of Secrets. So the masses motive be. Target set. Bang! That's all, folks.
You know what, guys? Welcome to the Secret Garden. Because the truth is never be hard.
Time. All right, Lies and Propaganda in 3, 2, 1.
Closing statements, ladies and gentlemen. We get a half a cup of coffee and an R. Kelly joke to get his point across. Oh my God, AAP, you fucking kill me. But not in the way to be the baddest bully on the schoolyard, because you definitely ain't the baddest man on the planet. You ain't the baddest man in here, and you ain't sure the hell ain't the baddest man in the EFAB world, because the baddest man in the EFAB world is standing right above me. The man above me, it's time for him to lay the sentence out. Get him, son.
You know, it's awful funny. You want to talk about piss? I guess we know the secret in the garden now, don't we? Look at this guy. Talk about we don't know the P4. That's what everybody does every time there's an AEP promo on. They get up to go piss. And this guy up above me, who don't even know what he's doing, he threw his own partner on the bus. He had nothing left to say, nothing left on the platter. He told AEP to take it over. That's why your career is a failure, son. You're a follower. You're not a leader. You don't have very much left in the tank. What little bit you scrape at the bottom of the fucking barrel of trying to hope to be something, you just threw it away right there in the dead sentence. You showed the entire world, including the judges, you had nothing left. After going 5 minutes with us, it was over. Your ass was done, rolled over, buried, and dead, kind of like AEP's career. And that's it.
Time. Thank you, gentlemen. Thank you very much. Lies and Propaganda's Garden of Secrets. We'll see who's moving on. Let's send it back to the important one.
Man, 2 fire tag team matches to open up the show, plus a live match, Heathen and El Guapo. Man, that's a lot of fire to throw out there. And you know what time it is after fire? Time to pay the bills. Sorry about that. Commercial time.
I'm fat as fuck, boy.
I have a qualm with an idea.
I think I started something. I got what I wanted, and I can't feel nothing. Superhuman, even when I'm fucking Viagra, popping every single record. Auto tuning, zero emotion, muted emotion, pitch corrected, computed emotion.
All right, folks. The bills are sufficiently paid. Make sure you support our fellow brothers and sisters in the E-Fed world. As you saw, Defiance, Wrestling Geeks and Pariahs, WGP, the Foundation, PDA, all these great promo shows out here. We will all entertain you. So make sure you tune in, give us some love, like, share, subscribe, and follow. We want to thank them all for supporting us, and we support them. All right, now it's time to move on to the next half of the show. As I mentioned before, El Guapo has a second match. Well, Vane also has a second match. Bossellini, in his retirement speech, giving away his golden ticket that he still had in reserve. And the first two that claimed their rights to it were Vane and El Guapo. And these two now are battling out for control of that magic golden ticket. So, without further ado, Vane, El Guapo, the floor is yours.
When opportunity presents itself, I step up. When opportunity is in front of me, I'm going to snatch it like a fucking soul. And unfortunately for you, El Guapo, you're standing in my way, which means I need to step on your neck. Now, see, nothing personal, El Guapo. You may be the king of the streets, but as of right now, you're standing in my kingdom. And when you stand in my kingdom, you have to realize, son, you're standing at the wrong gate. Now, when you're at the wrong gate, and I lower the drawbridge, and there stands the king of the streets, El Guapo, the king of Puerto Rico. Son, I'm the king of hell. And I'll burn that motherfucker to the ground. With or without you in it. So, long story short here, sir. You really need to step up your game. Not only do you need to step up your game, especially when it comes toward me, because I'm not like everyone else. I'm not a blunt row. I'm Vane. I'm not A-list Alverson. I am Vane. The judge may not be here, but the prosecutor is. And it seems we have a case of mistaken identity, because obviously you forgot who the fuck I am. At this point, El Guapo, I think in the back of your mind, you're probably asking yourself,
What is it going to take to beat this guy? It's going to take a whole lot to take me out, El Guapo. El, you can do whatever you want. You can say whatever you want. You can give me the biggest jabs that you could possibly give someone and tell me you're going to eviscerate me and do this and do that and beat me down in the 20 by 20, son. This ain't a 20 by 20, and son, I am not fucking playing. So when I put you down and I stand firmly with my foot on your neck, please understand, it's the gold talking. When opportunity knocks, I answer. I don't think you're ready. No. Do I think you're ready? Not the slightest. See, you had accolades all over this promo game. You have won numerous championships, numerous tournaments. You have done it all. I think it's time for me to prove myself. I think it's time to understand that the dynasty here in HSP is a little bit bigger than you. It's a little bit overwhelming. And quite honestly, sir, to be fair, it's not your time. It's not your time anymore. Just like the fallen Bossellini, I'm gonna send you with him. Yeah. Wait. Opportunity that belongs to me, not you.
HSP. You know, frankly, I know you guys are sick and tired of seeing me on the other side. Always getting an opportunity. Always getting a chance to be a champion, only to drop the ball when it's my time to shine. I claw my way to the top, and for some reason I just come up short by that much. I mean, how many opportunities can you give a guy, right? I go to Bossellini and I tell him, Bossellini, who's worth that golden ticket that you're giving up? Who's worth on the roster to grab it? Who can show you that they're capable of winning a championship? Who has a chance to dethrone the current champions? Bossellini looked at me and said, hey, you're right. Only to a few days later, get on screen and say the first two artists to come out here and prove why they should have a shot at this golden ticket will have to face off. You know, me, I kind of agree with them, because things are not supposed to be given. They're supposed to be earned, but I can't say that much about my opponent. Because you see, Vane, I know and I've seen what you've done. Hell, you're one hell of an artist. You're gonna be one hell of an obstacle for me to obtain that ticket. Because you're gonna get all ghostly and all mean and evil. You're gonna come out here and try to dissect me in the darkest way you possibly can. I don't disagree with that, because you're coming in here to try to show who you are, because evidently this is your first match here at HSP, which, and I'm not gonna be petty, which is at high implications, which you have a shot to take the Disneyland Express from here to getting a title shot, to go to the promised land without going through what I did. Should I be jealous? Should I be upset? No, because I should have been champion a while ago. So I gotta work on my little kinks. I gotta work on my little problems, that when I get to that finish line, why don't I cross it? that brings me to you. Like I said, you're one of my biggest obstacles to date. Not only that you're one of my biggest obstacles because you got to beat me to get to the other side and a crack at the champions, but for you to come and make history and come in here and just bam, take that ticket, cash it in, and could be champion tomorrow. Vane, you're no slouch. You are the man when it comes to this game. But you're looking at a veteran. You're looking at somebody that you don't know where, who, and what I'm going to do. Never, and I mean never, you've seen in 5 years the same type of match from me. I've been pillars everywhere. I've been champions everywhere else. But here, I have a mental block. And right now, if Mental Block was a human being, he'd look like you. So Vane, know this. When match time comes tonight, know that you ain't gonna have no easy ride. Because El Guapo is coming for his, and he's finally going over the hump.
Wow. Judges are going to have a tough time figuring that out. Both these guys here, Vane and El Guapo, fairly new to Heart and Soul Promotions, but they're not new to the promo game. So we're going to find out here in a little bit which one the judges are going to award that ticket to. But we got 2 more matches before that. And coming up next, sorry about that, we've got a non-title match. Johnny Blade against the Bronx Bomber. There's a lot more at stake here than just a non-title match. If Johnny Blade manages to pull this off, he gets added to a future title match with the Bronx Bomber. And Bronx Bomber doesn't want that. Bronx Bomber wants to hold on to the title. He fought for it, so we're going to find out who's the better man tonight. Johnny Blade, Bronx Bomber. It's time for you guys to show us what you got. The floor is yours.
Woo! HSP, it is me, Johnny Blade, and we are finally here at Grudge on this beautiful Thursday night, April the 10th, where I go one-on-one with you, Bronx Bomber. Non-title match, of course. Oh, yeah, non-title match. I haven't cashed in my golden ticket just yet, have I? But I get another opportunity. If I defeat you tonight, win! I defeat you tonight, I'll be added to your title match May the 1st at Road to the Showcase against Kevin Wolf. And let me tell you, I am not going to let this opportunity slip away. Bronx Bomber, you don't make any sense to me, man, because I've been listening to your hypes. And you said to me, you said that you can't let it happen. You can't let me defeat you tonight to get into that triple threat. And then just a few seconds later, pretty much the same sentence, you said that when I lose, it's not going to matter to you if I cash in my golden ticket and join the match. So which is it? Do you want me in the triple threat match or don't you? I don't think you do, Bronx Bomber. If you say you do, you're lying. I know you don't want me in there because that's what you said first. You are threatened. You're threatened by me. And for you to say that I'm in a second-rate division, that I need to stick with the tag team divisions, I don't think so, my friend, because me and my partner, you know, the second-rate tag team champions, we can defeat you both with tapes on our mouth. So don't ever insult us because the collective, the group that you left, that you wanted nothing to do with, we're winning championships here. We're doing it without you. And I've been running amok, what you say, for the last 1 year around here in HSP. No, sir. It's been 2 years. As a matter of fact, the date that I win the Soulfire title in that triple threat at Road to the Showcase will be 2 years. That I will become 3-time Soulfire champion. And you can bet your ass, Bronx Bomber, that you're not winning tonight. Johnny Blade wins this match, and he goes on May the 1st, Road to the Showcase, and I will become the new 3-time Soulfire champion.
HSP Universe. It's your boy, your Soul Fire champion, the top guy, the Bronx Bomber, hitting all your big screens right now. And yes, we are here. Grudge is here, and it's me and you, Johnny Blade. And you are trying to get added to the Kevin Wolf match for this Soul Fire Championship. And I don't know why you want this so bad. I don't get why you want to take this away from me. When I first got to HSP, I was one of your biggest fans. I was rooting for you. I was rooting for you, Johnny Blade. But you want to know what happened? You want to know why ever since I've been on my singles run when I left the collective, I always wanted to face you because you lied to me. As a fan, you lied to me, Johnny Blade. You promised that you will be the best Soul Fire champion and nobody will take it away from you. And when you won it that second time, what happened? You lost the very next month. And this was taken away and you was to never see it again. And now you're trying to get in the picture. Now you're trying to take the shine away from me, and I'm not going to let you. I'm not going to let you win this match. I'm not going to let you be added to me and Kevin Wolf's match, because that deserves a one-on-one. It don't need somebody like you added to it. Okay, Johnny Blade? So you up for a rude awakening here on The Grudge, because the Bronx Bomber, your top guy, the guy that's been selling HSP and this Soul Fire Championship division, is going to defeat you. And there's nothing that you can do, Johnny Blade. So everybody in HSP, I love you. I keep representing for you, and I'm going to holler at you guys later. Oh yeah, baby.
A lot of fire spit there in 2 minutes. Soul Fire divisions are only 2-minute matches, and these two guys brought some serious fire. But now we go from 2 minutes to 4 minutes. That's right. It's time for the main event of the evening. In his first title defense, Shady Sean McKenzie taking on somebody who's returned with a golden ticket and went to the front of the line. And I'm going to make sure I say the Mr. Wallace. Former Pure Heart champion, held it for almost 1 year, going against Shady Sean McKenzie, a 2-time champion here. Let's find out. So, gentlemen, we got the red carpet out for you. It's time to show what you've got. So, challenger, Mr. Wallace, champion, Shady Sean McKenzie, it's time to put on a clinic. The floor is yours.
Heart and Soul Promotions, HSP, what it do? It's your boy, Mr. Wallace. Make sure you say the Mr. back in full effect, back on your HSP screens and back in familiar territories. And that's right, a championship situation. And it looks like I was in a lot of championship situations in 2024, and here we are in 2025 in similar situations. But ladies and gentlemen, it's so apropos that we are here tonight at Grudge. Because I have a grudge, ladies and gentlemen. And no, Shady Sean McKenzie is not with you. Despite what you think, I don't have a grudge with you. I don't dislike you. I don't hate you. I don't see people that ain't on my level. But I'll digress. My grudge is with you individuals that have been falling for the false narratives and that old stinking ass perception that Shady has been spewing for y'all, and you have been eating it up and believing it ever since the moment he stepped here in Art and Soul Promotions. Let's be honest, Shady Sean McKenzie, there's levels to this shit. Go ahead. Tell the history to all the Heart and Soul Promotions about the time you beat me at the A-List Showcase. A couple of times here and there you beat me in a tag match or a multi-man match. Bravo for you. Anytime that you beat me, I made your day and probably made your career. Anytime that I've ever beaten you, it was just another day that ends with why. Do you not understand the difference in levels of what I just said there, Shady? It's okay. I know your little country bumpkin ass only got a couple of cells to even comprehend that, but it's okay. I'll break it down to you. Here, I'll give you something that you can understand, Shady. Hillbilly Jim. Name sounds familiar? Haystacks, Calhoun, the Godwins, Bushwhackers? Ah, I figured you would know who they are. See? Because you have something in common with all of those names. No, not just the fact that you're just a low-down country bucking hillbilly like the rest of those gimmicks, but no. I want you to understand your actual true place right here in this promo world. See, just like those gentlemen, they were never top champions, or even if they did get a championship, it wasn't for long. They were bridge champions, similar to you, because you are a vessel to get from one result to another. I mean, come on. Hollywood Haywood to Mr. Wallace? Why would you not want to have your damn promotion in the hands of those guys? That's where you come in. You were meant to take the Pure Heart Championship from Haywood just to pass it to the real champion, Mr. Wallace. See how that works? And just like those other guys, Shady, you were only meant to entertain. Meaningful, has a purpose, but not to be the light, the beacon, the hope of a company. I mean, look at your first title reign. In the, 2 months that you had it, what exactly did you do with it? Oh, that's right. Not a damn thing. What did you elevate? What about HSP did you make better your first title run? Oh, that's right. Not a damn thing. But I'll tell you the difference of when I was champion. This time last year, I was in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, WrestleMania, and all the oohs and ahs I was getting on that Pure Heart Championship belt. And you know what I did as a champion of Heart and Soul Promotions? I promoted. I put eyes on our content. I put eyes on our stuff. I made people look at not just me, but even your raggedy ass. And you couldn't even say thank you. See, that's the difference, Heart and Soul Promotions, of people who are the champions and people that just want to be a champion. There's a difference. You make your choice, Heart and Soul Promotions. But when you do, just make sure you say the mister.
How you doing, Mr. Wallace? You know, I want to thank you for coming back and gracing us with your presence and cashing in that golden ticket right at the very last moment, and coming out here and not even giving forth an inkling of an effort to try to take this Pure Heart Championship. It's truly sad, man, to watch the decline of what the cartel has become today. Bossolini giving up his golden ticket and walking away, and you coming out here begging for the cartel to be reborn? It's like you're not even watching with your eyes open. It's okay though, Mr. Wallace. Allow me, a true champion of this industry and of Heart and Soul Promotions, to truly put you in your place, my friend. Because let's face it, you belong behind the scenes, running things over in WGP, keeping guys like me blocked from the page, making sure that I don't come over there and take everything from everyone on that roster. It's okay, man. It's okay. I understand that you are a part of a certain group of individuals that has a lot of hatred towards Shady Sean McKenzie for some unknown reason, or it might be known, but I truly don't give two shits. Mr. Wallace, I am the Pure Heart Champion. The collective is on top of HSP, and that is exactly where we're going to remain. You think that you could come in here and give me the effort that you're giving, and I wasn't going to call you out on it? It's pathetic, man. This is a competitive sport. So if you're not going to come out here and give it your all, especially when you have a name like Mr. Wallace, when you want people to put the Mr. behind it, you need to come out here and show them what the champion is supposed to be. You're supposed to come out here and prove to them that you are the one that's supposed to be holding this, that you have the true heart and soul. But you don't, Mr. Wallace. You came out here and gave lackadaisical effort. So take your ass back to behind the scenes in WGP or wherever it is you want to try to compete in this industry. Because as long as I'm here competing in it, you ain't never gonna take shit from Shady Sean motherfucking McKenzie. And if you don't like that, or your buddies don't like that, go rally the troops like you tried to rally them in that vote against me for match of the month. Didn't work. Got you a tie. But a tie ain't gonna win you this here. So be prepared, Mr. Wallace, to get your motherfucking ass spanked, bitch.
There's a lot of fire there. Wow. All right, folks. It's time to find out what the judges thought of this show. So before we do that, first of all, like always, I want to make sure we say thank you to all the promo artists that took their time, their effort to give you a great show. Make sure that you give them some love. All righty. So let's find out here what the first match here. Rich Man's Plan. That is A-List Alberson and Hollywood Haywood against the Devil's Rejects, Demon Havoc and Candace Wolf. All right. So all three judges gave the same vote on this. And your winner in a 3-0 sweep, and the first tag team moving on to the champion showcase for the triple threat tag team match, Rich Man's Plan. Great job. Great job. The judges, I will say, for the first match for Demon Havoc and for Candace Wolf, they really enjoyed what they saw. So, ladies, don't get down on yourself, even though it was a 3-0. When the notes come out, you're going to see how much the judges appreciated the effort you put forth. All right, next match here. The Grudge live match. El Guapo and the Heathen. This was not a sweep. The first judge awarded their victory to the Heathen. The second judge awards their victory to El Guapo. The third judge, the deciding factor, gives their vote to El Guapo. Congratulations. That was a very, very tough match for them to call. I enjoyed watching that one tremendously. I wish I would have got a chance to judge that one, or to referee that one, but I did not. So, wow. Now we find out the other tag team in this big triple threat match. Is it the Garden of Secrets, or is it Lies and Propaganda? This one also was a 3-0 sweep. Your winner, Lies and Propaganda. That is going to be one hell of a triple threat match for the tag team titles. Triple Threat Live. That's right. Triple Threat Live. It is an incredible thing to watch. If you've never seen it, the Champion Showcase before, when it comes up time in June to watch the Champion Showcase, make sure you watch that 2-night event. We're going to have matches from Defiance and WGP and other companies. Dr. Quack has been making all the preparations for that. You saw the commercial on it. It is incredible to watch. Promo Unity, and we want to say thank you to all of them. All right. Moving on now. The golden ticket. Who gets their shot at a title of their choice? Is it Vane or is it El Guapo? This one was a clean sweep. A 3-0 victory to our winner and one of the number one contenders because they hold a golden ticket. The newcomer, Vane. Yes, let me add this up here. The messages are coming in, so I apologize for some of the people that I didn't mention their companies here. So this will be Foundation. It's all promo unity all the way around. We all compete together, and we all love entertaining you guys. All right. Now we get to find out. Did Johnny Blade do enough to beat the Bronx Bomber in a non-title match? Or will Johnny Blade be watching from the stands? Let's find out. This one was not a clean sweep. And so I won't waste our time to say that means it's 1-1. The winner of this match, receiving the second vote, is Johnny Blade. Wow, congratulations, Johnny Blade. And as you heard, they were mentioning it. Bronx Bomber has a match with Kevin Wolf in May, and now it's a triple threat. Johnny Blade has worked his way into the match. Now it's time to find out who won the main event, that Pure Heart title. One of the most prestigious titles out there in the promo universe. 4 minutes. Just as tough as 2 minutes. And I will tell you this one. This one came down to points. Each judge awarded one victory by points, and one judge awarded a tie. So, the first judge, 34-33. The second judge, 30-30. And the third judge, 34-32, with a final score of 97-96. Your winner and new Pure Heart champion, Mr. Wallace. Congratulations. Incredible match, Johnny Blade. Incredible match, Bronx Bomber. Incredible match, Mr. Wallace. Incredible match to Shady Sean McKenzie. Incredible match from everybody. Wow, what a great show. Give it up to everybody, all the hard work they did for you. Coming up, our next show, May 7th, the road to the showcase. You're going to see some great action. It's going to be an incredible night. Make sure you tune in. Make sure you check out all of our sister promotions, Defiance, WGP, Foundation, excuse me, I got a little tongue-tied there. DEA, yeah, excuse me. Give them all some love, and we'll see you at the shows.